Hello, friends. I'm Malcolm. Today I'm going to share 10 tips which will help you improve your reading score in PTE. Now, please understand that you get a lot of marks in PTE reading, not only from the reading section, but also from your speaking, writing, and listening. So, my first few tips will focus on areas which are not in the reading section. The most important task which contributes heavily in your reading score is the first task in speaking, which is read aloud. Read aloud contributes around 20 points out of 90 in your reading score, and that's why it is one of the most important tasks. My most important tip in read aloud is speak fluently, speak smoothly. Do not take unnecessary pauses. Take small pauses only when required. Try to speak with a flat tone the way I'm speaking right now. Don't stress unnecessarily on your words, otherwise, your fluency will drop. My second tip is for summarize written text, which is the first task in writing. Now, summarize written text also contributes maybe 5 to 6 points per question in your reading score out of 90. And it's very important that you choose your keywords or sentences smartly and wisely. If you don't, then obviously the reading score will go down. So make sure that your answer in summarized written text is a single sentence which has only one full stop at the end. And use connectors like moreover, however, and but, conjunctions like these smartly. My third tip is for highlight incorrect words, which is task number 7 in listening. This is a fairly simple task where you click on incorrect words in the transcript which do not match with the audio. Although this task is simple, it's very easy to make mistakes. There could be some additional disturbance in the background playing while the audio is going on. So be very attentive, be very focused, or if you make mistakes, there could be a penalty which could impact your listening and reading scores. Now, my next tip is for reorder paragraphs. Reorder paragraphs is a task in the reading section where you get generally 2 or 3 questions where you have paragraphs in a jumbled up order. You need to arrange those paragraphs in the correct sequence. My main tip is instead of making the whole story correct from top to bottom, just focus on getting the adjacent pairs right. Because remember, the scoring criteria says very clearly that you get 1 point for every correct adjacent pair. So even if you get 2 pairs right, and even if the pairs are not in the correct order, like the blocks are not in the correct order, still you get 1 point for one pair and the second point for the second pair. My next tip is for reading fill in the blanks, more popularly known as drag and drop blanks. This is the fourth task in the reading section where you have to drag and drop the correct blanks in the correct position in the boxes. The most important thing which will help you to get maximum accuracy is a proper understanding of collocations. Collocations are words which come together. For example, academic research, economic crisis, financial meltdown. These words always come together. You must Google PTE collocation list. It is an official list given by PTE which has a collection of about 2,500 pairs of words which always come together. I'm not asking you to memorize it, but every day reading 100 to 150 collocations from this list will subconsciously make your mind stronger and more accurate when you solve this task. My next tip is for reading and writing fill in the blanks, which is one of the most important tasks not only for your reading score, but also for your writing score. Now, these blanks are generally longer in or lengthier in size. My suggestion is there is no need to read everything between the blanks. And before you click on the arrow to see the options, try to guess the answer on your own. Initially, this activity might make you take some more time in thinking, but the more you solve blanks this way, that you think before you click to see the options which drop down, your accuracy will improve many folds. It will surely fetch you good results. And as I said, don't read everything in the paragraph between the blanks. You can try to skip that part and jump to the actual sentence which has the next blank. But if you don't understand the meaning or the context, then yes, you should read everything in between also. My next step is about tenses for both reading and writing fill in the blanks. Whenever there is a grammar based blank, you must see the tense of the blank in the sentence before that blank. So if in the sentence before that there is a word like continued ending with ed, and in the actual blank there are two options like moved or have moved, there is a very high chance that the correct answer will be moved, not have moved, because the previous sentence or the previous part had the word continued and not have or had continued. So the same tense will continue in the storyline. My next step is about subject-verb agreement. This is a very important rule in fill in the blanks. If the subject is the noun is singular, let's say the student, the verb will end with s, sits, for example. And if the subject is plural, for example, the students, the verb will always be without s. So the students sit. Another important thing, which is a very common thing which helps in reading, is the knowledge of vocabulary. Vocabulary must be a bit strong, otherwise it's very hard to get a good score in reading. It's not impossible, but it's extremely hard to get 79 plus in reading if your vocabulary is not that great. My next step is about not wasting time in non-high scoring tasks. All multiple choice tasks like multiple choice choose single answer and multiple choice choose multiple answers don't carry much weight. You should not spend a lot of time on these question types. My next step is about, again, reorder paragraphs. Always have a quick look at the paragraph for numbers. Numbers can help you weave a story. If there are years, there could be a chance that there is a chronology, means a timeline like 2001, 2015, 2025, for example. So that can help you determine the flow of paragraphs. My last and final tip is following detailed practice from a good timetable. That means whenever you solve reading blanks, try to solve at least 7 or 8 questions back to back non-stop and then check those answers together. Don't solve one question and check one answer. I believe that's a waste of time. If you like this video, make sure you follow us, make sure you comment, make sure you like. We are based in Melbourne, Victoria. We offer face-to-face and online classes for PTE, and for IELTS and NATI CCL, we offer only online training. You can visit our website oneaustraliagroup.com for more information. I'm Malcolm. Thank you.